Hi, I'm Craig Hall, professional real estate photographer and tour factory coach here along the Wasatch Front. The most important photo in real estate is the front shot. That's the shot that you're going to try and make the best first impression you can. What you want to do is try to pull in that buyer so that they'll see the rest of your listing. It's also the photo that you're going to use on your websites, in your virtual tour, on your flyer and other printed material. So you want to make it the best you can. I've got a couple of tips that I believe will help you get the best shot. The first tip is you want to try to create an angle. You see, you don't want to stand right in front of the home. It's just too flat and boring. So step off to the side, to the left or the right, where you start to create a more interesting angle. It gives the home some dimension. Perhaps you can see the roof lines better. You may even want to go over just far enough where you can kind of see down the side of the house a little bit. That way it really gives more of a three-dimensional look. The next thing you want to consider is, when taking the front photo of the home, is try to avoid standing on the side of the driveway in the garage. There's just way too much cement, and the garage is just really boring. So try to stand on the opposite side of the driveway and garage. It'll be a much better shot. The next thing to think about is try to get some elevation. Get your camera raised up higher in the air. There's two ideas I have that you can do this. One is, if you have a pickup truck, park the truck out in front of the home, and then climb up into the back of the bed, and this way it'll get you off the ground, which will create more dimension. You'll be able to see more of the front yard from the curb and sidewalk up to the front door. You'll be surprised at how much this will improve that shot. The second idea is, if you have a video tripod, mount your camera on the tripod, set the camera setting to a delayed timer, 5 to 10 seconds, and then maybe even on continuous shooting. Then press your shutter release button and raise your tripod up in the air, and then just wait until you hear those clicks. You might have to do it a couple of times. It does take some practice, but you'll be surprised at this little effort in elevation will really improve your front shot. Now, there are some problems that you often run into when you're out standing in front of the home, besides the traffic. Often it's the sun. The sun is behind the house and shining in your eyes, and there's just too much glare, and it creates a lot of shadow on the front of the home. So it takes some careful planning to work around this problem. You'll need to consider arriving in the morning or the afternoon, especially on a north-facing home, and as we approach wintertime. The sun is just low in the sky. If it's an east or west-facing home, just plan on arriving again in the morning or the afternoon. The final thing is just some home staging ideas. It's best to make sure there's no garbage cans sitting on the side of the garage, any bicycles or kids' toys and those kind of things laying around. You'll want to tidy up and take care of that. And I believe if you follow these tips, you're on your way to getting a really good front shot.